Hi, so continuing again, we're looking at the similar problem we did in my last video. And we're going to resolve these components parallel to the plane and perpendicular to the plane. So here's our specification that we're going to use to make our resolved components or parts precise. So perpendicular to the plane, and this is parallel to the plane, positive directions. Now for F, we have F will be acting down the plane, so we'll just have a straight line going this way. That's frictional force, and the reaction force is perpendicular to the plane, R. We should have these as vectors, by the way. For the tension in the string, we have a component acting perpendicular to the plane, T sine 30, and a component parallel to the plane, T cosine 30 degrees. This is 30, and the tension, T. And third, lastly, we have the weight. A component acting perpendicular to the plane is W cosine 30, and one perpendicular to the plane, W sine 30 degrees. Right, so let's create our table to make this, or to express this in a precise manner. So we have our components or parts. So we have parallel to OX, parallel to OY dash, OX dash and OY dash, and we start with F. Now F is going down the plane. Going up the plane is OX dash. This is going in opposite direction, so it's minus F. Has no component going perpendicular, so we have 0 there. R is going perpendicular to the plane in the positive direction, OY dash. And no component going down or parallel to the plane, so it's 0 here and positive R here. Now the tension, T, has a component going perpendicular to the plane in the positive direction, OY dash. So it's T cosine 30 is positive. And also parallel to the plane, T cosine 30 is going in the direction 0 x dash, which gives us also a positive component. And lastly, the weight of the body, we have a component going parallel to OX dash, up the plane. So I've got my arrow in the wrong direction. Actually going down. Right, so this is going in the opposite direction to OX prime, parallel to the plane. So it's negative minus W sine 30. And we have a component in the opposite direction, perpendicular to the plane, opposite of direction O, Y prime. So it's also negative. W minus W cosine 30 degrees. And that's it. We've made it as precise as possible. Now we know, based on this specification here, which indicates what's perpendicular to the plane and what's parallel to the plane in a positive sense, we know exactly what these all mean. Thanks for watching. I'm Alistair.